बताइएगा अगर आप स्क्रीन मेरी देख पा रहे हैं आप। मेरी स्क्रीन
Yes,
नजर आ रही?
yes, we
ओके,
can see.
ठीक, ओके, गुड. So today we are going to start with this mm, dashboard topic, the last topic of our Excel class, Excel course. Let me open the planner first. Where is uh, yes. So we will be covering the following topics: dashboard, introduction of dashboard, creating tables and charts, formatting, creating slicers, connecting slicers, and merging data sets. So these all are components of dashboard, or you can say the important steps of dashboard development. So we will start the session with with the introduction of dashboard. What does mean by dashboard and how it looks like. So before opening any dashboard, I would like to ask you, have you ever developed any dashboard, or do you know what is dashboard? Do you have any idea? Anyone?
डेवलप नहीं किया, काम किया है
आपने डेवलप नहीं किया लेकिन आपने काम किया हुआ है इसके ऊपर, राइट?
हम्म।
ओके. सो नादिया और नईम, एनी आइडिया ऑफ डैशबोर्ड डेवलपमेंट?
नहीं, मैंने इस पे काम नहीं किया हुआ.
ओके.
I tried to make the dashboard on Power BI with the videos and everything, but it was not a success.
Okay,
So
no
I'm
problem.
more than willing to learn today.
So I will try to explain it in easy way. So I hope after this class you will be able to develop your dashboard because it's your assignment as well. But I will try to make it to explain it in easy way. So let me show you two dashboards before we start developing our dashboard. So this is my first dashboard I developed back in long ago, 2017. I developed this for World Bank mission when I was working. I was working with Dasu hydropower project. So this data is all about a component of land acquisition in the dam project. So we had very detailed data, but at that time in 2017 there was no any dashboard. So I took a step and I developed this dashboard for the team for World Bank mission. So let me show you the data first, how it looks like. So this is the data you see. This is very detailed data regarding the land composition. There is details regarding different areas, land types, land payments, and also a number of things related to that land development, land acquisition basically. So for an overview, so you see there are six different kind of you see graphs developed based on this data file, and also you will see two different tables here. Table number one, which is mentioned in here on the home page in blue color. This is table number one. Let me yes. So now you can see clearly. So this is table number one and this is table number two. These two tables, these six graphs are interlinked with each other. How interlinked? So what is the purpose of dashboard? You create a visualization report for your management, for stakeholders, for client. And the purpose of creating this interactive dashboard is the stakeholders or the decision makers, they don't need to go to the data in detail. This one pager summary will give you the idea or give them the idea what's going on. So it's very easy to handle now. For example, you see there are uh, four different kind of slicers. We call it slicer in dashboard language. These buttons, these scales are a kind of slicer. We call it slicer. And you see there are different four type of slicer. These slicers were developed based on the data. So data is here. So these two tables, table number one and table number two, and six graphs, they are all interlinked. How it works? For example, if I want to see what is the status of land acquisition in the month of May 2017? So as I will be clicking on this button, so you see few options are disabled or highlighted, and few are non highlighted, or you can say few are visible, few are not visible. So by clicking on this just one button, you will see all the slicers changed, few categories highlighted, few not. And also, if you go to this table number one, land amount, and table number two, land area, which is actually these two tables, you will see the all the information changed in with respect to this month where I clicked May 2017. So you can see easily in 2000 May 2017 May, these three type of land was acquired, and these are the components which are visible, and these are the further land development land types which were actually, I think, 27 type of land was categorized for that kind of project. And also, if you go to this table number one by clicking here, you will notice that the entire information is organized with perspective of with context of 2017 by. And also, if you go to table number two, which is area, so this much area was acquired. And if you see this table, so you see it works like that. So table number two, table number one. And if you want to go to dashboard may homepage, go here. If you cross this button, which is actually a a filter actually, this slicer is called filter as well. So if I click on this cross button, so the dashboard will be uh, will be come into the actual form. So just one more thing, if you go to table number one from here, or by clicking on this button, so you will see this kind of information is available. So this is a amount, component wise amount, and if you go to this land area, so this is component wise area. So when you click on any of the slicers, the tables will be changed accordingly, and also the graphs will be changed accordingly. So this was a one very old dashboard. I'm closing this one, and if I want to show you another dashboard, this dashboard we are going to develop right now. So you see, there is different kind of information is available. This is sales and profit dashboard data information. So the data file will be there, and if you click on any of the slicer which are available on the top, you see. So you see, if you click on any of the slicer, like if I want to check what is the status of sales in 2023, so you see all the information will be changed accordingly, rural, urban, city-wise, and all the information will be changed. So as I clicked on 2023, so you see line graphs also change. If I click on this cross button, so uh, the look is changed, and now you can see the complete information. So this is the overview of dashboard. Now in today's class, we are going to learn how to design or develop a dashboard based on the available information. So I'm closing this one. We will be, just I'm just minimizing. We will be seeing this dashboard just for the reference or just for double checking. So how to start working on this? So go to this data set. I will share with you these two files, and click on this. There are two different files. I'll let you know why I have mentioned two different files. So in this file, we have data from 2000, as you can see from the title of the file, from 2019 to 2023, 4 years data available in this file. And in this file, we have only 1 year data, which is 2024. And at the end of this dashboard, we will be utilizing this other file as well. But now we will start working on this, this data file. So the file is opened. Let me, rename it, because sometimes we need the actual data for many kind of activity. So let me say this is a data set. Let me say this is the sales and profit dashboard, I'm just changing the date, or in other word, in other words, I'm just saving it with other name, save as. So today is 21, I think. So this is 21 dashboard. Okay. So remember that step number one. First, you will be selecting the entire data by shortcut key Control plus Shift. Once right arrow, then down arrow, the entire data selected. Click on this insert and click on this table. So first step is convert your data into table format. So you see, and I'll tell you why this is important. So the data converted. Okay. So after that, we will be, we will be starting, we will be start working on this, on the development of different dashboard, different graphs. Step number one, convert into table format. Step number two, go to insert menu, select the entire sheet, go to insert menu and click on this pivot table option. So as I mentioned yesterday, this pivot table is the base of the dashboard. If you are clear about pivot table options, you can easily create a dashboard. If you are not um, familiar, or if you are not comfortable, or if you are not fully handy on this pivot table, so this might be difficult for you. So click on this. A new sheet will be uh, added here. We can say pivot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create different type of, uh, you know, tables or graphs. So the first graph can be like this, uh, item, and let me uncheck this because I'm just removing this blank option from here. I'm removing this blank. I'm just unchecking this from this list. Blank is gone, and we are adding some other variable on the right side. So item is there. We want to check what is the sales, or what is the unit, uh, how many units sold. So here is a variable. You can make different combinations. So you see the first column is here, the first table is here. So I'll be selecting this table, like this. Select this area, go to this pivot table, analyze. And remember that there are two different options for creating a chart or creating a graph. So one is available in insert menu, where you see a chart option. And when you are working on pivot table, so pivot table has its own mechanism for developing charts. So always remember that you will be picking charts from this option, pivot charts. Click on this, and the pattern is the same, but there are two different options. So for example, for simplicity, we are just picking this, first graph, which is recommended column graph. That can be anything. So creating this graph like this. So this is of graph number one. So we will be, uh, coming to this formatting things later on, but let me create few graphs for you. So I'm just removing this total, which is not required. I'm just removing this, grid lines not required. And also, I'm just adding here. Why I'm doing this? Because we will be replicating this file for other charts as well. So what we are saying that uh, item wise unit sold. This is a chart title. Okay. So if you don't want to see this kind of buttons, which is actually a feature of pivot chart, just click on this and right click. And here is an option, hide value field button on chart. So I'm just clicking on this. The same, I will be clicking here, right click on this button and go to this hide axis field button. And you see a very simple chart is, here. So let me, just uh, add some little things so that we can copy it later on. So I'm just making little bit changes in this file. So we see that there is not any number is more than 50,000. So we can change the scale from here. So I'm just right clicking on this, go to format axis, and we know that nothing is greater than 50,000 from this bar charts. So we are just adjusting the scale from here. I'm just replacing this number here. And also uh, display units logarithm values in what sort of. Okay, so the first chart is here. Okay, so you can perform different kind of formatting according to your choice. So the first chart is ready. So we can say it like unit sold. Okay, we can rename this file. So what I'm doing now, why I spent some time on this sheet. I'm just replicating, I'm just copying this sheet for the other tables as well. So for example, I'm just pressing the control and dragging this sheet to the right side and other sheet to the left. So simply what I'm doing, I'll be just changing the structure, the chart is there, that will be automatically developed. For example, if I click or right click on this, go to show field list. And if you want to make an other kind of chart, let's say you want to show you what is the cost, unit sold, what is the unit cost, and other kind of chart. I'm just removing the variable from this category value site, and I am adding one more variable here. So in the previous one, we calculated unit sold. Now we are talking about what is the unit cost. So two different things. You see, so two different things are there. So let me say that I think these numbers are too high. Let me go to format axis, and I'm just clicking on this reset. So you see by clicking on reset, it automatically converted the scales according to the numbers available. So now this is somewhat unit cost and other kind of chart. If you don't like this, you want to change the pattern or the style of the chart, just right click on this, go to change chart type, and here you can pick another kind of chart like this. So you see, uh, so there's a single category. So just click on this and another chart is there. So also you can add that labels, data labels, and also you can add comma or separator something. Yeah, because the values are too high. So let me go to this, and so you see there is a separator, comma separator. So I'll just click on this, and it should uh, uh, separator is there, comma separator. Yes, numbers. Go to numbers and click on this. Now, so you see the values are now converted like this. Uh, Go to number side and remove 0. So mention here 0. So the values are like this. Sorry, cost. So you can create one more table, one more graph like this, insert, and go to this, create a pivot table. Let me check what other tables we have. So this is, city wise and item wise. Uh, you can say the cost or profit. We can identify both things. So we are developing third chart. Drag city into this row site. Again, uncheck this blank option. Now we are making a graph of three different variables. So let's say I'm adding items here. So you see, this graph will give us detail of item sold city-wise. So now you can check the unit cost. You can add sales, or let's say sales. So here is another type of information. The first one is how many units sold. There is no city-wise breakdown. The second graph is what is the cost of all units sold. Bikes, the cost is there. But now that there is a third graph, we are saying that what is the city-wise breakdown of the city-wise unit, city-wise, city and item-wise sales. So what we're doing here, just selecting this information using the shortcut, go to Power Pivot Analyze, click on this, and you can pick another type of graph like this. And also you can create combination like this. You see, uh, okay. So let me create it, and we see some other options. So closing here. Let me check this option. If okay, so not like this. Fine. So now we are going to give the breakdown. Uh, Select all the information like this, and the chart is already there. So that's another addition. We are now seeing the district wise breakdown. Again, click on this total. I just copied the title of the sheet, and we have added one more graph here. Just remove this or hide this button by right click, hide this button, or simply you can click on this hide all field button. Yes, all the field buttons removed. Just 1 second, Asya. I'll be back. So there is another chart is available. If you think the entire information is not visible, so just drag it, and you see there is complete information now available. Yes. Yes, yeah.
Can we change the colors of these bars for each city so that they are like
Yes, you
distinct
can.
from each other?
Yes, you can change the colors. Let me show you how it works. So it's very simple. Just click on all the bars one by one, and you can change it. For example, let me create another chart for you just for this kind of information. Like I'm just replicating this one, and let me add something more in this. Um what can be other indicator here? City will remain same. I'm just removing this portion, and let me add something more. We are seeing now city-wise profit. Very simple. So you see there are 5 different bars. You can uh, squeeze it like this, and if you want to change the colors, like you will be clicking on each bar one by one, and there is an option you can change the colors one by one. So you see, here you can keep this green color. Blue is already there. Here you want to change the color like mm, or say like this, or here if you want to change the color like. So you see 5 different colors, 5 bars, 5 different colors. So formatting, it's up to you how what kind of formatting you want to apply on this kind of information you can apply. So
So
similarly,
these are sorry, these are like very few bars, but when we have these items under each city, there are number of bars, and still we have to click one by one, which will take a lot
yes,
of time.
yes, that's the point. So that's why I didn't apply the formatting on this, because we have number of bars here. it is not necessary to, you apply different colors on this kind of graph. Because the purpose of creating a graph and showing information in visualization is just to give an idea. Sometimes it is required according to the scenario, but I think the graph is already too rushy, and I think that this will just give an idea what's going on. So if you want to change all the colors of each bar, it's up to you. You can, try it. You can apply different formatting schemes on this kind of graph as well. So yes, we can change the, color of this text like this. We can change the scales. You can add axes here. For example, there is only one axis. If you want to mention it, what are these numbers? So it's in rupees or numbers or whatever. You just click on this and click on this X axis. So you see X is added here. So you can mention here like numbers or maybe amount, whatever, whatever is the scale mentioned here. So you can mention like this. So we will be creating 2 or 3 more charts, and then we will be, moving to the next step. Uh, okay. So now again, we have so far we have created 4 different charts. Moving forward, let me create another pie chart, and then we will create a line chart for different kind of combinations. You see, again, go to this, and now I can mention it like uh, area wise distribution or area or discount wise discount sales. So now we want to check what is the status of this discount variable with respect to sales. How much impact was, on the sales. So we can create another pie chart. So the pattern is the same. Go to this, you know, uh, pick this one discount here in the rows, and we offered 3 different type of discounts: high, low, medium. And now we will check what is the impact on the sales of this discount policy. So let's say uh, this is a sales variable. So we have this kind of information. Okay. So select these numbers like this, and go to this pivot table, analyze, pivot chart. And here are different options, pie chart. So it's up to you. You want to select this pie chart, what kind of pie chart you want, whether donut chart or pie chart, it's up to you. You can add information like this. You can pick any 3D or 2D model, whatever format you like, just pick that. So pie chart is there. One more, uh, let me add, uh, you know, mm, let me see what we created in the previous one. So this is a rural and urban area and discount wise unit sold. Okay, so this is little bit complicated. Area and discount. Okay, so area and discount wise unit sold. Okay, so let me add one more variable here just to make it, little bit in detail. Uh, let's see. Area also edit. So unit says, okay, the variable is fine. So what if you want to change the structure of this pie chart? Just click on this, go to change type, and now see if we click on this, so you will see this kind of chart will be available here. If you want to click mention a detailed chart, pie chart like this, just pick the option, and you will be, bar of pies, pie of pie, and this is bar of pie. So click OK. So another chart is created. So again, it's up to you if you want to keep these buttons or not. Just right click on this, hide all field buttons on the chart and all gone. So now let me give a title to this chart. Area and discount mm, wise sales. Go to this home and click like this. So one last chart, one more chart here. Let me remove this one. I'm just removing this. Okay. So the last one is line graph. Go to insert, click on this pivot table, and this should be the line graph. So what we want to see in this line graph, city wise profit, not like this. Profit should be here, city wise profit, and also there must be something. Yes, year wise. So usually when we talk about the duration, we mention we develop line graph because line graph is associated with, you know, you can say with the duration that can be weeks, that can be months, that can be days or year. So when we are talking about this year wise information, so you see we have made a combination of year wise information like this, city wise and year wise profit status. So now what if we want to create a line graph like this? I'm just selecting the area and go to this pivot table and drag it down. Go to pivot table and here you will be selecting the line graph and you see the line graph is there. So whatever is the shape, just leave it because that's all dummy data. I know this a very high peak in the 2023 data. So remove this one and we have created another line graph now. So the graph part is done now. Now we will be uh, moving to the next step. That is formatting thing and developing a page for dashboard. So what we're doing now. So let me give a title to this sheet first. City wise, city and year wise profit. So you see, you have created 5 or 6 different pie charts, different type of charts, including pie chart, line graph, bar graph, vertical, horizontal, and all. So what we're going to do now, let me drag this data to the first level. You can keep it at any place, but I keep it at the first level. So now we are going to create one more sheet for combining all these graphs and formatting things. So all sheet have different type of charts available. So let me add one more sheet here. Uh, Insert a sheet, worksheet like this here, and that this is our dashboard. Okay, so this is a home page, you can say, like if I click on the other file like this is a home page, or we call it a dashboard. So we will be creating a dashboard like this. Dashboard, rename the sheet first, and then uh, click on this, the arrow button, and go to view and click on this grid lines. Remove these grid lines from this sheet. So the entire sheet is plain now. So if you want, you can add some other color at the back end as background. It's up to you. For example, you go there, select the entire sheet is already selected. Just click on this and you can, select any color like light gray, light blue like this. So you see, you can pick any color. So step number 2, give the title to this sheet. So go to this illustration, go to this where is shapes. There is a text box is available here. So click on this text box is there and mention here like this. Or you can instead of text box, you can create a shape like this rectangle and add a shape like this. So when you draw this rectangle shape, right click on this and you will be finding an option edit text. You can mention the text here. So you can give the title to this dashboard like sales and profit dashboard, or if you are developing education related, health related, or HR related, or uh, any other section related dashboard, you can give the title accordingly. Dashboard. So let's say 2021, maybe 19, I guess, to 2023, or it's up to you if you want to mention like this or not. So this is a title. Second, you have to, make it visible. White color is fine. Keep it bold. Make it central line, and you can, increase the size just to, make it more presentable. So the title is there. Now, if you want to add some icon related to this dashboard, go to insert menu, go to illustration. There is an icon button, click here, and you can mention here, you can pick any kind of, relevant icon from this area. So you see there is a categories of, icons. So each category has different kind of icons. So for example, if you want to mention analytics type icon like this, you can pick from here any kind of icon you like and mention here. So icon will be added. Okay. So if you want to add one more icon like that should be reflecting a kind of profitability or maybe a currency something, go to I go to this icon and mention here like profit. Let's say if I mention it profit here. So these all variables icons are related to profit. So you see different shapes are there. You can mention anything here. Uh, Fine. I think one icon is enough. Uh, what we're doing now when we're just adjusting this icon here, you can add any picture. You can add multiple icons as per your requirement. I'm just, giving you the example. Double click on this. A new menu will be open, graphic formats. Just, pick the shape, pick the color from here. So as you see, I'm just moving my cursor on these shapes available, and the icon which I added will be, giving you a different kind of coloring. So as we are creating this dashboard with blue color combination, so I'm just picking blue color and the icon is there. So you can mention any other icon as well. It's up to you. So the step number two, the heading is there, the icon is there. Now what we're doing, what we are just, picking the graphs from this main sheet and we are placing the graphs here one by one. And adjustment is, it's up to you, what kind of adjustment you want. But let me just, paste all the graphs, then we will go for the formatting quickly. Okay, graph number one, go to, you see, unit sold, that can be copied from here and paste here, unit sold like this. Uh, we can copy this city and item wise sales and other indicator. as you see, the area of the graph is, smaller. So the information is not that much visible, but we are just placing and we will be trying to adjusting all the graphs here. So you see the adjustment, it's up to you how you want to make it visible. So it's all up to you how you will be going for formatting things as well. So if I select the title or the values from here, and if I click on this, so I think now it's more visible. If I click here, so I think it's now better. So what we're doing now, we are just placing more graphs here. This uh, pie chart will be copied and pasted here like this. And if you think this legends should be not reflecting here, or should not be placed here, just go to this one, double click on this chart, and go to this uh, design, and here go to quick layout. Find some option. uh, Let me copy the title first, because we have to we will lose this uh, option from this one. Go to this one, and you see I'm just trying to adjust the legends at the bottom. So you see I can mention like this. So now I can make it little bigger. Okay, so what left? Four graphs are here. Donut is there, discount is there, city line graph should be copied from here, and we are just placing it at the bottom just to show you the line pattern, line graph pattern from the actual file. Again, you have to adjust it like this. We want to change the position of these legends. Go to this format, design, and again pick something like this. The graph will be like this here. So I think one more graph is left, and then we move on to the further formatting option. Uh, we need to give the title actually. What was the title of this graph? Uh, I think we did not mention this unit cost graph. Let me check, and if we add this the dashboard. Yes, that was missing, I guess. So item wise unit cost. One more graph is here. So let me, mention it like this. Move it to the right side, and all we need to make some adjustments so it should look better. So let's say we, drag it like this. Maybe not so, you know, okay. So I'm just trying to make some adjustments. A time taking exercise. You need to, keep shuffling, keep moving the things like this. So the point is we have done with this, basic graphs area. Okay. So but now click on any chart, and go to this design shape, and you can pick, a different kind of themes from here. So it's up to you what kind of color you like, what kind of color you want to mention here. If you like black one, paste it like this, or if you want to mention like this. So there are different shapes available. Can pick any with your choice. So let's say the value is like this. So I think if I remove, okay. So I'm removing the grid lines, go to this next one. We have already, what happened to this graph? It's not, but it's not moving away. Uh, I'm just trying to remove this or hide this option. I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, so let me check if we can reverse and it's moved away. It's disturbing. Okay, so you can change the themes like this. Go to this pie chart, go to design. You can pick themes like this, and whatever color you source you can pick from here. Go to this one. Item unit cost. If you can change the color scheme. If you pick from here like this, it's up to you. And again, the this unit sold. Sorry. The last one, line graph, which is very, in a big shape. Uh, you can mention the title here. Actually, this was a profit, I guess, city and year wise profit. So the line graph is there. All graphs are ready. Now, what next? Formatting thing is there. We have done with the formatting. So you can, pick any other format. Let me apply some more, different kind of thing from here. I think that this looks better, I guess. Okay. So I'm just removing these grid lines. The one line graph is ready. So the next is let me know who is with me and who is not here. I think you are not getting bored. The formatting thing is done. We have covered 3 steps, 3 are left. Now we are going to create slicers. How to create a slicer now. So go to this one, click anywhere and you anywhere on the charts and you will find an option pivot chart analyze, and here is an option of insert slicer. So click on this insert slicer. I forgot to make some adjustment, keep some place for slicer things. So let me quickly move the charts little down, and because we have to adjust some slicers here, and I will tell you how the slices can be adjusted and can be, uh, how the slices can be inserted and how to make some formatting things of the slicer. I'm just adjusting some place for the slicers. So click on this chart anywhere and this menu bar is open. Go to this insert slicer. So here you have to pick the variables or different kind of filters you want to mention as slicers here. So let me check another dashboard how and what we have mentioned in another chartboard. Uh, sorry, this one. So we have this city, area, year, and discount wise slicer. So what we're doing now, go to this chart, sorry, uh, by clicking here, go to this insert city, area, year, and discount. So we are creating 4 slicers. You can add more slicers. It's up to you. But you see, I'm just pressing OK, and we have these kind of menus here. So these are slicers, which actually a kind of filters. So now we have to make some adjustment of these slicers. So as you see, uh, as I click on this, another menu open, which is related to slicer. And these we will have, slicer related all the options in this menu. So first we need to adjust something like this. We need to adjust slicers like uh, we need to, resize the slicers like I'm doing, and we have to make some, formatting option. We have to make some adjustments for, showing all the slicers in a good way on this chart. So the first one, I'm, dragging it to the right side or expanding it to the right side. So you see there is no, adjustment is there so far. So we have to, convert this big list into a column wise. How it works? For example, this is a complete slicer. You see, so now I'm just performing the formatting thing that and adjustment related things. So I want to, convert this column slicer into different portions, and I want to divide these options column wise. So how it happen, it's possible. Again, go to the slicer menu, and there is an option of column. So you can increase the columns to make adjustment of the slicers. So click on this two column. Again, click on this three column. So you see now I can, squeeze it like this. I can make some adjustment like this. So I can, expand like this. So now it looks much better, much visible. So I can mention slices like this. So let me work on the other slices as well. Then we will, move on to the next step. So again, year wise, it is not possible to mention slicer like this according to the space, dashboard space. Again, we are dividing like this. I can create five different slicers, and I'm just adjusting like this. Sorry, click on this. And as I, expand slicers, so you see all the year options are mentioned here. So it's good for me. So you see now this is perfectly adjustable or displayable. Similarly, go for discount, create three different slicers, go to slicers, three options, and the slicer is like this. Rural and urban option is there. And before, you know, uh, working on this, let me show you something. Uh, you see, in every slicer, you see a blank option. Actually, it should not be there. So we have to exclude this or hide this blank option. How to exclude this? Let me work on this. I right click on any slicer and go to slicer settings, and you'll see a box here. And there are some options. If you want to rename this slicer, you can rename the slicer from here area. If you want to mention some other name in this box, you can mention. If you don't want to mention area header on your slicer, so you can uncheck this. As you see, as I uncheck this, and if I press OK, so the area heading of the slicer is hidden now. Again, click on this, and I will be just, mentioning this display header. And if you want to hide items with no data, like blank option is available in all the slicers, blank option, click on this hide items with no data, and you see all the blank options will be removed. Not all actually. The specific, this option is related to, one slicer. This option is available for single slicer. So you have to perform it for all slicers one by one. So now again, I have just converted this vertical slicer into horizontal size. So you see there are five different slicers. So I can adjust like this. Again, go to this discount slicer, go to settings, and click on this hide items with no data, and blank is hidden now. Again, there is another blank. Go to this slicer, and click on this hide items with no data. And now these years all are mentioned here. So there is one more slicer. Click on this, go to this slicer setting, and again click on this hide items with no data, and the blank is gone. So similar, this way you can create your different kind of slicers. Okay. So what next? We have done this, different kind of slicer settings. I'm just disturbed by this menu. I don't know why it's not. Yes, Alhamdulillah, it's gone. Thank God. So you can add your slicers like this. Okay. One more thing. If you don't like this color scheme, just go to this, click on this, go to slicer, and there are different color schemes available. Just pick any color scheme according to your choice. As I'm just picking different kind of color combinations, so you can add any different, you can pick any color scheme from this menu, and you can make your dashboard more beautiful by different color schemes. So area, yes, let me pick this color for area. So 5 different slices, 5 different colors. So we are done 4 steps. We have created a dashboard, uh, and let me convert this one into 5 columns, so we can present it in better way. So I think now it's much better. We have 5 different cities, 5 different columns, 5 different options for row wise. So four slices are there. So we have done 4 steps. Let me show you on this planner. We are done with this formatting thing. We are done with creating slicer. So the 5th step is connectivity. So if I click on any of the slicer just to see the result in the in the charts, the changes in the charts, actually, in other words, I want to make it interactable. So how it works, how it will be working. So let me mention like this. Okay. So if I click on any of the button, so you see nothing changed. The the charts are not interacting with each other. They are not connecting with each other. So if I click on any other variable like quota, so nothing changed. Only and this pie chart is changing. The rest of the graphs are still at their place. So how to make it interactive? This is the next step. So if you click on this any slicer, you will go to slicer. There are 2 options. One option is you go by this menu slicer, and there is an option report connection. Or the second option is right click on any slicer and you will see this same option in this menu, report connection. So click here. So basically you have to connect all the slicer with each other. So I'm just picking all this, I'm just checking all these things. And okay, so I'll be checking all the connectivity of each slicer and just going to this one by one. Like we did formatting of each slicer separately, we are connecting each slicer one by one. So I'm just checking all the options. Slicer number 3, click here, go to slicer, click on this, mention, and the last area wise, click on this report connection and mention it like this. Okay, so what if I click on this 22? So you see the entire, all the graphs changed accordingly. And you see out of 5 different lines, only one line is available, which is 2022, which indicates the slices are working perfectly. So also all the information in other graphs also changed. So this way you can create a slicer. And if you want to remove this slicer, so click on this red small button, red small icon or cross button on the slicer, where you picked, and the information will be, in actual form. So also, I think why there is a blank in this column, I'll check. Okay, so it should have been, moved. Uh, Wait a minute, let me, city and item wise sales, city and item wise sales. Yes, got it. Why there is a blank in the dashboard? You see there is an additional line in this first graph, blank. We wanted to remove or hide this one. So what we're doing now, we are just going there and unchecking this blank option, and the graph will be updated accordingly. So you see now this blank has been gone and the entire graph is looking better. So similarly, you can apply two different filters at the same time. For example, I want to check the status of sales or profit in Islamabad. I click on Islamabad. So you see only Islamabad related information is there. Also, you can double check Islamabad is mentioned in the first graph. And if I want to check what is the status in 2022 within Islamabad, this is filter number 2. So you see the filter number 2 is there. So 2022 result is there. And if I want to check what is the status in urban or rural area, click on urban and the information is more squeezed. So how many, it's up to you, how many filters you want to apply at a time to see what the specific information you can apply all the filters at the same time. So I'm just unchecking all the filters. All the graphs are in actual position, in actual shape. So you see, yes. So all graphs are working now. So the fifth step is done. We connected all the graphs one by one. The last step, which is mentioned here, merging data sets. So one of the biggest, you can say, uh, give me a second. Again, these blanks are visible. I think we need to fix it. Unit, items, city, all the blanks I have, disabled. And I hope so dashboard will now will be clear from this, dashboard blank blank things. Yes, blanks is not visible now. Okay, so the last thing, the last subtopic of today's dashboard development, how to merge data sets. So the benefit of creating this dashboard is once you have developed the dashboard, you no need to create another dashboard for other year. For example, you have in 2024, you received more information related to these indicator. For 2024, you no need to create another dashboard. You only, you can merge the data of upcoming year, new year, and by just a single click, the entire dashboard will be updated. So this is the purpose of dashboard. You don't need to repeat your work. You create a dashboard, and if you find some more data related to the same indicator, same pattern, you can just add that data, and by single click you will be, updating your dashboard, or the dashboard will be refreshed by a single click. How it works. So if you remember that when we started this dashboard, we had information from 2019 to 2023. Let's say in 2024, I received more data and I want to adjust, I want to, put that data in my dashboard. So how can I perform that? So if you remember, there are two files in the dataset folder. I'll be sharing this dataset folder with you for your practice. So you see, there is another file. All the indicators are the same. Just the information is changed now because we have 2024 information, 2024 information of 2024. So what I'm doing now, I'm just copying all the things, all the information, 204 rows, popping, and now go to this file, go to data file, and by the end of this, at the last row, I'm just pasting that information. As I paste it, so you see the pasted data also converted into table format. Actually, if you see this data, this is not a table formatted data. This is just a simple data. When I pasted in this file, it automatically picked the formatting thing. It automatically converted into data format. So what to do now? The information is pasted in the actual file, and go to dashboard, go to review. I think there is one button. Yes, refresh. Now there are two options. Option number one, click on any dashboard here, and here you will find an option like related to. There is an option. Yes, refresh option. You see, the option number one is you can pick this. You can update the entire dashboard by clicking on this refresh. And how did I find this refresh? Click on any slicer, and you will find this function refresh one. If you don't want to refresh like this, go to data menu and click on this refresh all. So both will work in the same way. So if I click on this refresh, you will notice that an other year added 2024 in this file. And also if you notice that, let me drag it to the right side and let me show you like this. There is an other year added in this dashboard. It's mentioned in the file in the line graph. Let me, yes, let me go to this slicer and let me create one more column because 2024 was the sixth column. So I increase the number of columns from 5 to 6. So you see 2024 is there. In line graph, 2024 data is available. Also, all bar graphs and pie graphs and all graphs are updated now. So let me, remove the scales from here. Okay, so this way you can add more data and you can upgrade your dashboard. So the basically purpose of that this dashboard is you don't need to repeat the work. Once you created the dashboard, and you can update it on monthly basis, on quarterly basis, on annually basis. So you just add the data, copy paste the data, click on the refresh, and the entire dashboard will be updated. So this is all from my side. uh, Maybe confusing for you because it's the first time you are watching this development of the dashboard. But if you have any question related to any of the steps we have covered so far, you can ask me, or if you have any concern or any question, let me know. Yes, you can further you can change the color of the files and your sheets like this. I'm just for your it's only related to your choice, or if you want to change the colors like this, because I usually color the sheets for my convenience. So you see all the colors change now. Okay, so the dashboard is there. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask. And also one more thing, and once we have added 2024 information, so we can change this year in the title as well.
Excuse me, I have a question. This pie chart thing, can you explain this pie chart? I mean, what these squares tell us?
Okay, so basically this is, you know, a breakdown of the information of pie chart. So let me find this where pie chart is. 16% and 18%. If you move your cursor on this total point urban, yes. So total point medium, urban and medium, and the actual proportion of this category is 18%. So let me go to this, you know, this type, pie chart type. Go to this change chart type, and here you will see. So basically, bar of pie, it gives you a breakdown of your actual pie chart. Uh, this is a pie of pie. This is a pie of. So I guess that picked the information from the actual component and give you, you know, the detailed breakdown of the information. For example, if I click on this, if I move my cursor here on 16%, actually that was visible earlier. Yes. So basically, this portion, urban area and medium discount portion value is 6.82 million, and that is the 18% of the actual business, what I understand. Similarly, if you move your cursor on the upper side, so the category is now changed. So this is the urban area and low discount category, and this is a 16% of the actual business of the actual profits. Actually, the value appeared once. Yes, similar like this. So 5.77 million something.
Okay.
So if you go to this, you know, actual data where we created this pie chart, you will see, you know, the actual numbers. Where is that? Yes, discounted sale. So you see, here you can see more details, rural and urban wise, and now basically the bar portion segregated into, you know, percentages and values as well. So basically it's combining two different categories and giving you the idea, giving you the proportion of the number.
Okay. I mean, and you mean to say that the dark blue is just divided into two?
Yes. Similarly, if I highlight like this value, and if I go to this, so you see urban, this is an urban portion, urban area, and lower discount. Also, you can double check from this category from this table. And if I bring my cursor here, so basically this is 6.82, the same urban category, and this value with percentages. So you see, when I move my cursor, it also gives you the percentage. Actually, when we did not calculate it percentages ourselves, but when you make a pie chart, it gives you a percentage as well. Why it's giving the percentage? If you remember, we, you know, once we picked this graph, we picked this kind of, you know, theme from this area from, and by by selecting that kind of specific theme, you also get the percentages actually. So you see, some are without percentages, some are only percentages, some are percentages and, you know, numbers as well, values as well. So
Okay,
I hope you got
and
that.
we can rotate it, na? I mean, for example, I want to segregate in a square this orange part, so we can rotate it and.
Okay, so let me show you how we can rotate like this. We selected this chart. Go to this. Just 1 minute. Okay. Right. We performed this earlier. What just give me a second. If we change this into a simple pie chart like this, and we want to rotate it. Yes, you was talking about this angle of a slicer. You
Yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah.
rotate like this. So you see, it's rotating now. When you are picking simple pie chart, there is an option of rotation. And also you can, explore, you can, expand it like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this is not for the other kind of pie chart we selected. This is for simple pie chart.
Okay, okay.
Got it?
Thank you, thank you.
So any other question? So I believe if I give you the assignment, I'll be giving you the assignment actually. So you are able to create your own dashboard now. I hope you have learned the process. You have learned the uh, steps. So now you can easily create your own dashboard. So if there is no more questions or feedback from your side, so I think we should conclude this class now. Or if there is anything from your side, let me know. All clear?
Yes, all clear. Thank you so much.
Okay. So thank you. I'll be sharing these data files with you. It's up to you if you want to create your dashboard on the given data set. You can share it. You can develop. Actually, this is your assignment. And if you want to use your own data set, for example, you are working in health sector and you want to create dashboard with your health related indicators. So it's up to you. You just create that dashboard. If you want to create dashboard for logistics things, so you can create according to your data. So with this, I'm signing off. Uh, Tomorrow we will be starting the Power BI inshallah, and I'll see you inshallah by tomorrow night. Signing off. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Allah
Bye.
Hafiz.